Any other issues, if any at all? Uh, yeah, the Fallout's not happening. Fallout 2's not happening. Honestly, I decided on a whim because I just need something to happen. But after I looked at it and how long it was and everything, I'm just, I was like, wait, you're talking about signing up for an MMO eventually, and that's a much longer time commitment. You yourself said that there's a year of content there. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna like 14 gameplay enough to deal with that. I know I'm not gonna be the biggest fan of Fallout 2's gameplay because it's just Fallout 1's gameplay, but somewhat more refined. Mostly. Alright, where is it? Right, I got a mission return first. I was like, the Sunken Treasure one. I'm looking it up, it just tells me it's somewhere over that direction.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Hey, you got out today? It's been too long since I've had a fish on those water. Okay, that's to show my appreciation. And looking up how to, what I need to do to take care of the Needleblade quest, I now know what it is, and also it's as obvious, it's a, DLC quest, even if it's the only one that's free due to being a inexplicable tie-in. Boom, 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 boom. Three rocks. See, the problem is, in the bay, there's this, but that's 4 rocks. So, Fiona cake ended, and not everyone seems satisfied with anything, but I was. I got what I was looking for. Closure on third story fronts. I like the story itself. Not everyone is, but that's because they had, ideas for how it would go and everything. And tell me about it being built up. Let me just look up again, because I didn't actually reread it beforehand. Mostly because I was troubleshooting this thing. And yeah, you can tell I'm swapped over to the Zelda avatar. We can see the avatar because we're near the end. So, let's see. You have completely failed me. You should be able to see a triangle. No, I don't. I do not fucking see a single fucking triangle. Anywhere. Ah, okay. See, I was expecting a triangle that was actually, you know, a triangle. Not, you know, something I needed to take a physical map. Yeah, now that I know it's there. But the thing is, I was expecting either free triangular shaped rocks or free rocks right next to each other. Not. I knew I actually had to chart things like that, you know. Like, that rock is that one, and that must be the center. I was expecting something a lot more, triangle, smaller triangle-wise. So it didn't even fucking process to me. To look for something like that. Why would I? The game has never given me directions for anything like that. Ever. And it's a lot of treasure. I think I would associate with gold core. So it's just not really how any of this. Oh, of course. But the thing was blocking my vision. Apparently, I was expecting something that evoked the Triforce. That's what threw me.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
I was just trying to see if I could just think hit. Let's go. Whoa. Come on, move fucking faster. Let's see. That's what the title well, apparently thanks to that DLC, well, what you'll see, but also just general, I'm going to experiment, once I finish all the quests, I'm going to go and experiment with the dye shop. I'm not doing anything, but I do want to look at what the various things look like. Yep, it's gone. Okay. Well, since the thing I wanted is gone anyways, let's start taking away at this thing. See if it's, I'll get there in time to qualify. Not raining. Blade Chronicles. So, basically, I gotta find 3 spots in the game and stand it, hit them and look in a certain direction. I attempt to put down the marker while manipulating this thing when I'm watching only via the delay is a pain in the ass. Direction do I face? Boop. Hey, someone. Screenshot used to show this is got Farish just barely in it. Just directly at the gate. More or less. I very much went the wrong way. Probably too late today, so it has to be after 9, but if so, I'll teleport back to the village, talk to the one dude, and come back. No zoom in needed, but I didn't. The red fall. I'm looking for a red star to fall from my guy. Needs to be at least a wait for me to turn in my quest. I can't do, it's too late for the other thing. There we are, here. Oh, no, naturally, that's why it surprised me. Nice and fair at 60. I didn't really get a try. May all delving it in gold. Huh. Okay, I can't mark that, so. So. Save. Float on down. Well, I have some idea what to expect. I don't know a lot, because I don't know much about Xenoblade outside of the sword waifus. Oh, about the existence of the sword waifus. After 9 p.m. I almost went in the wrong direction. Ah, I like the horn flops. Reminds me of the floppy horse head costume. Fuck, I love those. Oh shit, minor thing I need to turn on. Yeah. I won't call this the end of the game because while I am not oh, I will. There we go. Oh. Huh. I thought that crash landed in the water. Red shooting star. A lot more audible too. Oh, one of those 9 chests. Salvage your headwear. Got elaboration. They don't really chronicles too. I wonder if they. Oh no, I can't see any others, so they must have been a one-time thing. It's still used by a boy who seeks treasure in the Cloud Sea. The Cloud Sea. Now, isn't that a familiar bit of terminology? I do love Sky Pirate stuff. Of all stripes. Alright, next up is Donk. Right, fall. Go, oh, the middle of Skull Lake on the Big Eye. Huh, well, that's easy to get to. Anyways, right, Fallout 2. Look, I liked my time with Fallout 1 and well enough. Do not get me wrong. Oh, it gets my swim speed up. I just noticed that. Shit, I really wish I had gone that really earlier. That annoys me now that I didn't get it. But I could have. Oh, well, that's a minor annoyance. Right. I don't mind too much. It would have been good for an early games thing. I wouldn't have even bought the Opal thing at all with that helmet. I could have used it while waiting to get the Dora helmet. The idea is falling from, well, Cloud City of Zelda. Because it did actually have something kind of like that. But yeah, Fallout. Look, I'm a big Fallout fan. And I respect Fallout 2. But to be fucking honest here, after tonight, when I actually began thinking, I'm like, oh wow, shit, I forget. Yeah, that's a lot of game. Oh shit, I forgot to look up what I need to do to, boop, boop, boop. That's the treasure chest then. Salvage your vest. Swim speed up. It's rather refined. Oh, here, one of the dragons. Where's the fucking dragon at? Huh. That's rather dragon spine like. I just noticed those mountain ridges. So all it does right now is the swim bonus. it just getting the gear that did it? Anyways, Fallout 2, I keep getting after. Like, oh shit, I went into Fallout with a plan. I have no idea. I barely did any look up. And I looked up and I'm just like, I'm feeling overwhelmed with this. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do with this. I actually thought about really wanted to play the game. And after going through that a second time that night, I was like, no, I don't. If I'm doing this twice, I don't want to play it. So my thought is, I didn't like Fallout 1 enough, even if it's not a bad game. Oh, Heber Peak. That one's gonna be more of a pain to get to. Because that doesn't lead to the top of Heber Peak. I'm gonna need to switch it out for cold beer. So yeah, I just feel it. I liked Fallout 1, but I honest to God, I don't think I could put up with a Fallout 1 style game with that much with as much content as 2. Because it's just not my kind of thing. Horrendously bad game or anything, it's just not for me. See if I can get her to comment to my shield. There, everything okay? What do you think? Throw it in there. There you go. Yeah, sure it's not like a good thing. Oh, it's not been heard a comment. Oh well. Anyway, before I completely lose track of my thoughts. Yeah. I just wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling Fallout 2 as a playthrough. I said it because, you know, it was last record, so I'm like, oh, yeah, this would be the best time to slot this in. But A, I feel like some things, gameplay and all that have shifted. And B, I don't... Like, again, I'm probably sure it's not a bad game. I'm pretty sure it's even a good game, but I don't gel with...
The root's protection is now ready to roll.
At least at this period in time, I do not want to play. It's as simple as that. I don't. Not a terrible game. Hell, I'm not even playing Fallout 3 or so. And I know I like those games, gameplay-wise. Mount Hebrew, one of the tallest mountains in the game. Self-recover? Towards the castle. You know, I'd honestly forgotten about Skull Lake when it came to that thing. When I first, you know, looked at it, I thought it might one of those Skull Forts, but those were fucking everywhere, so I didn't. Let's see if I can get this right. I think it's just over a little more. Oh, it's too bright out now, so I gotta. Popped in, looked. Okay. There we go. Boom. And there we go. Scavenger's armor, Salvager's armor complete. I wasn't sure if I was getting material that I had to go take to get made or something, but I'll have to head to the village to go look at it. I'm gonna go ahead and look up whatever bonus I would get, because, you know. Save a little time of visiting the Great Fairies if I can't upgrade it. Salvager set. Oh, it can't be upgraded at all anyways. Okay. Well, I wish I had done that earlier on. Even one of the pieces of those would have helped me out. Sure. The second piece of armor would have only been found right before I did the Doors Domain, but the helmet would have been a godsend that early on. Obviously flipping for the backpack, but it's a neat outfit. I presume this is meant to be some form of diving gear. A diving helmet with a zipper on it. It's certainly something. Diving suit. Let's go check out the die dude. See if I can't tie this. Hey, oh no, I got item there, I'll just be a minute. Sorry, choose your dye color and change your clothes. Choose the dye color. So the back thing. Want to change? Change clothes, yeah. Alright, let's go. Whoop. Choose color. Ooh. A lot of these look rather nice. I mean, mostly they're really good. I'm gonna give Blanket another green outfit. Choose 5 ingredients. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. I just want to go through dying a bunch of things. And then we'll have all this ready for when we take on the DLC. Yeah. That looks good. Like that. Part of it was that I looked for a guide for ultimate, the ultimate Fallout 1, 2 guide, which very helpful, but also, let's get this outfit a unifying color, right? Now, I like green, but I got a lot of green outfits. Let's see. I'm going to probably have a lot of green outfits, and I don't actually think purple works for that one. Black works actually best that one. Oh, good. A good use for flint. Yeah, I do like that. Lights follow. But ultimately, I have this limited time as I do this shit. No matter what. How much I'd love to have infinite time to do infinite streams. Let's see if I think it's her. The ridiculous rubber suit. I can't get the entire outfit, huh? I think that one's good. I think that one's a purple. That one blends well with the purple. Yeah, it's just, yeah. And also I decided I just want to play it. I want to watch someone let's play it, but I don't want to play it myself. Next time I could be doing a lot of other things, playing Fallout 3 or 4 and such. I don't have 4. Ultimately, the way I'm handling it is, I'm not gonna have anything to stream tomorrow, so I'll, I mean, I do have settings, but just nothing I feel like would take up one day. And then by next week, I'll already have it. already have the DLC, so we can swing right back into it. Once I finish that up, and finish up, October Rania, we'll move into 14. Well, if it's, you know, ends up working anyways. Well, my stuff is gonna. I'm not 100% confident. I think it will, but there's always a chance it could just not relate to a stable connection on it for one or the other. But I'd like to, just so I could try to do. I'd like to do some of the MSQ and some of my quests, so I could then try to get involved in yearly Halloween events for the year, because they got all the holiday events. That could be kind of fun. I've watched most of 2 years of them or so. Okay, let's see. Choose a color. You know what? This outfit really does work. This outfit really does work best in red. I don't think it works better without this particular combination. I think I'd prefer to keep this one the one it is, but okay, so I'm only doing the panels, huh? Not the entire. Oh no, I am. It's just with this one, it's mostly the same. Panels are lighter. Oh, I do be liking that coloration. That one looks nice too. I think I want the Mimfa colored one. Boop, 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 boop. So, it's just, look, if I'm going to be spending that much time playing a game and streaming it, let alone playing it, I'm going to be, and I'm going to really want to. It's just not. I feel like I'm just trying to, but I'm just trying to explain it. Yes, I. Alright, changed that one a while back. Boop. Just getting more comfortable, but yeah. I'm okay with going into games I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy, but I need to have reasons to think I might. If it's a sequel to a game I didn't like, I know it's basically the same gameplay if minorly improved. Not going to really pull me in as much as a mystery game I think I might like. And hasn't. Although, yeah, it's good. Next. Problem, since I'm Or at least all the ones I bother with. Oh. Oh, it even changes the style of the markings on the helmet. Look. That one's got the swirls. That one makes it look more like a blood patch splatter to me from goring something. Sure how I describe that. Fans. Oh. Some of them straight up abandon the I don't think that one. I want one that sticks out more. Oh, that just completely changes the coloration of the helmet completely. You know what? I like these swapped helmet look. So I'll track that Let's Play and watch it myself, but I won't do it just because. Yeah. The pity. I thought I thought I'd like those more, but I enjoyed my playthrough. That's the thing. It's just a bigger, better version of a game I enjoyed, but I only enjoyed in a smaller experience. It's not a perfect combo. Yep. I didn't think I'd use one of those colors, but change color. Oh, right, I remember this. This was probably the only one I don't want to die. It just, it doesn't work. That'll work. Ah, that controls what the underbody suit looks like, huh? That's... To be honest with you, none of those work either. Well, not every armor redoing would work with... Here, I thought I had high hopes. Again, I thought I'd also get to change the armor looks. Wonder if these change. Ah. Yep. I wanted the Darklink kit without the Darklink suit. Honestly, the discoloration works best. I think that means I'm out of clothes to die. Huh. Well, and anything, yeah. So the way it's gonna work is I'm not just gonna stream tomorrow. like, I have, like, you know, let's use the old school Castlevania games. I'm not a big fan of those. If I had to play a huge 80-hour investment, one of old school style, God, no, I'd never. That sounds like a horrid experience for me. But, alright, I'm gonna turn my fan on. I want to just, Sure, I've agreed to. Good game, the style I'm not sure how I like, but if I bounce hard off of Castlevania N64, I'll just replace it with a different Castlevania. There's still plenty of those I haven't gotten to. I need more food. I'll do it after I get my butt whooped. But I don't think I do. Not really. When I get there, if I get badly damaged, I'll just engage a...
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Correct. Rivali's Gale. I've explored the castle enough. Find out which the thing. Thank them. Let's go cutscene.
Link. I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough. I can't hold it.
Oh. Oh, that looks like Guardian tech. Fucking Ganon, pushed himself. Oh, God. A Guardian tech monstrosity body to fight Link with. Oh, no running around there, then. Fucking hell. on top of it. Oh my god. This one's actually got his face and beard and hair. Oh, Calamity Ganon, I love it. I actually took a screenshot of that because that's really funny.
Now my moment has finally come.
And then
Brace yourself,
and now
Ganon, for the
here's
sting of my revenge.
the benefit you get for doing the Divine Beasts before this fight.
This will be our final
Because yeah, you
opportunity.
can just throw straight here and walk to the castle yourself.
Let's go, little guy. Now, open up wide, Ganon.
Ah, I love this deal.
100 years in the making. Hold on, princess. Our moment has arrived.
Obviously, there are tons of different challenges you can do in this game. Holy shit, they just strip him of most of it. They straight up skip half the fight by cutting him down to half health. Wow. That's fucking great. That's actually really fucking good. Jesus. And just blast away more of his house with these really good weapons. Uh-oh, super mode. Good. Okay, I wasn't sure what I was dealing with there. It's fucking Zelda. Energy Bomb tips is just a thing you have to deal with.
Vivali's Gale is now ready.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, we're going for max damage here now. Boop, 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 boop. Bow. Okay, so that's what I just need to do, is wait for him to... Okay, is it just a pure shield thing? Oh, it's that. repulsed. Best to set that off prematurely. Ganon is gone, but that is it the end, or will we fight Ganon himself? I fucking love the design of this boss. This is just great. This is the Ganon, and instead of just the pig thing, but I'm mutating this mishmash of just evil magic and machine and magic technology. Oh, it's just so new in the series for me. It's great. He starts bleeding massive amounts of oil from every time and he fucking bursts apart. But it's Ganon, or that won't be the end of him. Just Ganon. A reminder that he's far more than the beast. That it? God, doing this fight with much lower level weapons, much less weapons, God, and no hearts, that would be brutal. But yeah, I can see challenges. No divine beasts. You're perfectly allowed to get all the other hearts in the game via shrines. You're not allowed to take.
Ganon. Ganon was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. He has given up on reincarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before.
Dark beast Ganon, hatred and malice incarnate.
Trust you with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil. Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories. But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
So many ways you can just make this challenge harder on yourself. Bow of Light. Princess Zelda, holy 100 damage. And when wielded by a hero, it fires arrows of pure evil and light, trying enough to oppose the calamity. The calamity. And of course, yeah, that's not really that surprising that, yeah, I would be fighting a pure bestial. I was not expecting kaiju-sized classic board cannon, but damn. I do like they acknowledge he's given up on reincarnation. But while it might be true, ancient evil reborn in time again, it still feel like they've lost the knowledge of what exactly is over time. Yeah. But what's he trying to before, or was Clement again? Was this just a half measure? That resulted from him, you know, turning all the anti-Ganon technology from last time. Because, well, we know he comes back in full. I won't even call it a spoiler, because we've all seen the amiibo.
attack any glowing points that you see. May you be victorious.
Just in the middle of Central Hyrule.
Go! Hurry! Please!
First thing fell out, man. You know what I should swap out for? Since these will provide a bonus to
Ganon's power
my
is
new year.
weakening.
Yo, for once I actually got the rain because it makes the smell even more stylish.
Aim for a glowing area. It's working.
Oh, I knocked it off.
Hit the glowing area.
Oh, I'm sort of close.
So
We're
close.
so close, yeah. Ooh. Honestly, I really love what this does lore-wise, just too. At least for this stuff. I've heard
Look up
some.
there. It's the very core of Ganon's being. Do what you must do. Finish him, Link.
Yeah, we're good. 100 plus something damage. Must be my damage boosting armor. I've heard some nice things from okay, though I've ignored the context as best I could. Ah, and hey, here's the outfit she wears in the on the amiibo for the next game. Which is also the outfit she was wearing in the past. That's really, but it's just not the one that's most associated with Zelda's character design for Breath of the Wild. Let's look at the spoilers, I assume. But yeah, even for all this, they all only ended up delaying it sometime. You know, I don't know the full details of Tears of the Kingdom, just that, you know, Ganon absolutely comes back as Ganon. Oh, that was cool as fuck, but, yeah. just because of the Amiibos and because of the trailer I saw long ago when I was trying to ignore the, the details.
I've been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask, do you really remember me?
Ooh. The scene's not gonna show him reacting in any way, is it? They're leaving it open-ended. Okay, so, how are we handling this? Is this a time travel before we beat the game, or is it just... It's just something unlocked to say it is, or... They allow you to continually refight the boss, or... Yeah, I didn't get any of the photos. I completely forgot about that, so I'll have to get those from the one guys for a pretty penny. This was a very fun, very good game. I'm definitely sure I don't think I'd want this as the only style of 3D Zelda. Or at least the only style of Zelda, let alone 3D. So I can understand now a little better why some people might be upset in regards to that, even people who like the game. I don't mind it just as long as, you know, the next game at least changes things up significantly from world-wise. I'd be pissed if the free game set was the same goddamn physical world. I understand why. They probably wouldn't have gone Tears of the Kingdom out if they had to make an entirely new world space from scratch. It's also why I don't think they should keep this style every time. I think this should be a style they use, but I think they should also do a more older style, you know. If nothing else, a 3D, a 2D, Zelda. Come back. But it's still a really good game, and it's still definitely one of my top ones in the series. Like, for me, it's... pretty sure it's Majora's Mask. I say pretty sure, because sometimes it's Wind Waker, sometimes it's Majora's Mask, but I'm feeling Majora's Mask right now. Wind Waker, again, straight spots semi-regularly. Spot 3 would go to Ocarina of Time. Actually, no. Twilight Princess. That one, yeah. Twilight Princess would have been 2 at one point, but I think Wind Waker aged a lot better in some ways, and it appeals to me more now than when I was younger. And hold on, folks, I need this in my throat. So I just give me a moment. Alright. I was gonna, yeah, it's in the top 10, not top 5 though. Wait. That's one like her. I remember this Ocarina of Time. Yeah, no, this would definitely go number 5. I'd say Link's Awakening goes at number 6. I not beat that game very often, but I still love replaying it all the time in the game. So. Yeah, with the Zelda games, I do like it. I prefer the other style, but but my opinion is, if it came down to never having a style and then having a style for a few games, I'm going to choose having a style for a few games. Because I think the Zelda franchise would be poorer without a couple of games like this. So I'm perfectly welcoming Tears of the Kingdom. I just can't play it after playing this game because it's a big fucking game. There's a lot of explore in it, and, well, a lot of that is straight up, you know, copy-pasted to Tears of the Kingdom. Understandable why. Majora's Mask is a lot of things copy-pasted from Ocarina of Time, but unfortunately due to the different styles of gameplay, that means, while it might be tolerable to re-explore the same game space, in general, it is absolutely not so in rapid succession. And also they got hard mode, but I'm hoping it lets me make a new save game. Something like that, because I don't want to delete my save. Oh. Especially if I ended up with my percent. Now we're not done here. Hey, hello, Agent 324. I just got done, as you can see. I just began, and I've 100% the Trials, Divine Beasts, yeah, and you know, that's sort of all that. I've done every side quest available in the base game, as well as the free DLC one that just comes with the Blade Chronicles one. And I've got 350 some Korok seeds. I plan on getting those, but I'm reserving those for offline. Because that's going to be a long, tedious thing. And it's just... I got a lot of them because they were still worth getting up to a certain point. I've gotten to the point where the only thing I have left is to expand my shield inventory, and that's enough. I'm not 100% sure. I would not trust what my Switch says, because sometimes I just straight up pause the game and leave it on until it fell asleep. So rather quickly it ended up at 100 hours, but that's not the actual time. I've gotten at this point, this would be part 56 or 57, and no, but I got it on YouTube, so I could later look at how much time it was. Generally, 2 5-hour days, 3 3-hour days, with this week having been 3 5-hour days. I was exploring the castle and I didn't want to stop. At least, until I got to a certain point. No, I do not. I also know that I do not have the DLC yet. Should probably take that now, because I should be fine to get that in a few days. So, actually, I really should have taken that down, at least at this point. I'm going to be getting the DLC and doing those starting next month, along with some Castlevania games. It's October, I always do some Castlevania games. This year will be the well, it should be, unless they turn out to be such an awful experience I can't stand them. The N64 Castlevania games. What time? Wait, what time do I do them? Mondays through, Fridays, starting an hour and a half ago, give or take. Thank you for the follow. Favorite video game. If you're looking, I actually do have an entire playthrough of that and the sequel on my YouTube. I also have the entire playthrough of that and most of the playthrough of the sequel, which I really should get around to reviewing because I stopped highlighting them. Whoop, what the? What's that about? But yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get TTK. For one, or TOTK. For one, I just played through this, and I know it uses a lot of the world space. I know there's new stuff, and they shuffle stuff around, but I'm gonna need a break.
Zora's domain. Divine Beast Varuta. Looks like it's stopped working. Let's investigate the situation. Miva's father. I believe he would like to hear more about her. The least we can do is visit him and offer him some closure. Although Ganon is gone for now, there is still so much more for us to do. And so many
it just depends on what games I'm doing right now. Right now, once I get the DLC, I'll be doing this
but if all of us work together,
on Mondays next month, specifically.
Glory.
Up until I
Perhaps even beyond.
Finish those off and finish this off.
Let's be off.
Once I finish this off, I plan on, or at least maybe I'm most of the way through finishing it off.
I can hear the voice inside the sword. I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years.
Sorry, I'm shocked by this is dialogue.
I'm surprised to admit it, but I can accept that.
Alright, yeah. Do love Zelda music so much. Anyways, yeah, once I finish up with this game, I should get, or at least nearly finished up. It wasn't that bad. Just come prepared with a good bow, a good armor, and a lot of the anti-Ganon arrows. Anti-ancient tech arrows. Those things do a shit ton of damage. I was able to, Alright, that answers that question. It's a New Game Plus effect. Or not New Game Plus, but loads into an older save. I was wondering how it would handle, saves and such. If I just be reloaded right before the Ganon fight. I nailed him with just a ton of those, and the Divine Beast took out half his health, so after that point, it's a lot easier. Oh, line 11s are good. Are real good, because that's a big part of it. I was hitting him with like 3 of those at once. Well, actually, I got one of the ones that shot 5. The bonus ones that shoot 5. So I find those good, and you know, just make sure to come back with plenty of healing and such. The first phase of the fight is just already cut in half. And the second one isn't that hard, because you just gotta, you know, make sure to jump off the horse and use slow-mo to hit the glowing spots when they start glowing, and stay out of Ganor's face until the last moment. But yeah, right, the next big game I plan on tackling after this. No, I don't have Splatoon. I've never really had that game. So it always looks fun, but I've never really, gone around to it. But yeah, I do also plan on getting Hyrule Warriors 2. Never played 1, but I know 2 is a prequel to this. At least loosely based on prequel events, at least, from what I understand. And it would be a good change up from, playing all this to that, but even that's not the game I'm planning on following this up with mainly. No, I'm planning on trying to stream Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO. I have recently become fixated on it quite a bit, and I've followed it for years and such. I've watched people play it, and I've just recently become fixated on it and just want to play it myself. Yeah, here's my weapons. Honestly, I barely touched these because Master Sword was really good for most of it. I got the Savage Lionel bows from the much higher versions of Lionels. I have multiple because I didn't know how many of these I would end up going through. Turns out none of them. I went through none of them. I got the yeah. He's really quick to go down if you've got, the ancient tech armor and combining it with the best bows you got and doing lots of damage at once. And then when the second phase of the fight, I used the barbarian armor here with the light bow, because this gives bonuses to all. I can understand that. So my recommendation is to look up Hollow's Breath of the Wild checklist. And just use that plus a guide. And just every time you find one, mark one down. That's what I did. With some exceptions. Some of these I couldn't find on the list. I know they're there, I just can't figure out which one it was. Others, most of the ones down here are things I saw and went, oh, huh, I'm gonna do that offline, because at this point I've gotten to the point where it's just not super duper interesting to do on stream. I don't mind going around and doing it on my own, but yeah. So I plan on just poking at those slowly and surely and just to get all of them. It also helps that the first thing I did before leaving the Great Plateau was 100% everything up there, because I really wanted to get every possible thing I could. That is the best place to try doing that, because it's, very easy to delineate where everything is from everything else and find exactly what it is. And that checklist really helps, because there's so many of these fucking things. And if you're using a guide, it can sometimes be hard to figure out, wait, have I gotten that before? Even with them on the map, shown on the map. Like this. That can still be a pain. So having a checklist can save you a lot of trouble with that. I went into this game expecting that, because I knew there was an absolutely gargantuan amount. I didn't quite realize it was 900 at the time, but oof. Yeah, at the the next big game is going to be 14. As soon as I get through, the Castlevania games and at least some DLC stuff. I'm not 100% sure if I actually can stream it. I'm pretty sure my internet is good enough to stream it and play at the same time. But there's a niggling little bit of doubt for me, and I don't like to be completely stay. It'll all go off fine. But I'm pretty sure it will. And yeah, I just... If that doesn't happen, I got other games I can play. And Place is my main game. Well, right now I'm just, running around talking, but I do plan on finishing off the stream by watching my way through all the memories, which I've also collected.
Rivali's Gale.
I want to see them in order to get additional context. But yeah. I've seen them all before, but and scattered apart and such.
The sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy.
Especially with the added context of having read Bella's diary, because you can't find her diary. It adds some context to how she feels about Link in general.
We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. Forged in the long distant past, the sword.
Gee, this is uplifting. She's making it sound like we already lost.
Wasn't this your idea? You're the
that's
one
right,
who
yeah, it
wanted to
was
designate
Rock's
the
idea to have that
appointed
sound
rank
right. I remember
ceremonial
it being
pomp,
dreary and not
nonsense we could
great
muster.
because she was extremely bitter feeling about Link in
If you
general.
ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on
Also,
the
I had
same
no idea
page
who
as the
these people
princess
were
regarding
in
this
general.
boy.
Now I know.
Oh, give it a rest.
And I'm
That
fairly
boy's
fond
a
of
living reminder
all of them,
her
even
own
Rivali,
age.
who's a bit of an
Well,
ass.
At least that's how the princess sees him.
Yeah. I will say 14 in the game I know the plot of at a time. I watched a guy play through all the way to 6.2 or 3 patch-wise. I'm not sure which one it was. It's been a while. And such. So I already know I'm mostly, for the most part, a fan of the story, but I fully admit it's been a long time, so I forgot a lot of details to the early stuff.
Impressive, I know. Very few can achieve a mastery of the sky. Yet I have made an art of creating an updraft that allows me to soar.
And
it's considered
because
to
he
be
did
quite a masterpiece
archive
of
his
aerial
stuff.
techniques, even among the Rito. With proper
Or at least,
utilization of
he
my
wasn't
superior
archiving
skills,
the-
I see no reason why we couldn't easily dispense with Ganon. Now then, my ability
Yes,
to explore
the meeting with him being a big butt happened right after that.
Let's not pardon
ceremony,
me for being
huh?
so blunt. Let's not forget the fact that I am the most skilled archer of all the Rito. Yet despite these truths, it seems that I've been tapped to merely assist you. All because you happen to have that little darkness-sealing sword on your back. I mean, it's just asinine. Unless you think you can prove me wrong? Maybe we should just settle this one-on-one. But where? Oh, I know. How about up there?
Yeah, I hadn't quite realized it was right after that moment, which just makes this moment an extra bit of
I
ass.
forgot you
It's
have
on
no
his
way
part.
of making it up to that divine beast on your own.
I do appreciate that one of these guys is just kind of full of himself.
Unsealing the darkness!
But yeah. Now, mind you, I'm not 100% sure I'll gel with the gameplay and such. But that's why I'm, yeah, he's annoying, but that's kind of why I like him. All the other champions are genuinely nice people. So having one guy just be a jerk
as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move.
adds a bit of
However,
flavor.
It's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think that divine beast
My favorite one is
actually
Mifa
built by
because
people. That means
honestly,
we
I
should
just
be able
really
to
like the
understand
entire
how it
story and all
works
that,
how
and
to use it
I
to our
absolutely
advantage.
at least somewhat ship her and Link.
These divine beasts. So much we don't know. But if we want
I really liked everything to do with the Thora story, especially the whole fact that a lot of people there straight up resented Link for not succeeding in the past. That made it very interesting.
Tell me
I
the truth.
just wasn't expecting that as even a
How
possibility.
proficient are you right now, wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
Yeah, you can really feel the beginnings of Zelda's resentment for him bubbling to the surface with that line. Which, of course, it comes almost immediately in this one.
Controlling this divine beast. I tell you what, sure is a blast piloting a toy like this around. Let those other champions know. They better eat their gravel if they want to keep up with the roof. Speaking of which,
I don't know if you're familiar with Final Fantasy in general.
just look at all those
In general,
rocks
having
sprinkled on those
played a few
mountains.
games, and like I had streamed some Final Fantasy 10, 2, and
I may not know a whole lot about this Calamity
5.
Ganon thing,
was it 5 or 6?
but mark my
5.
words, I'll protect this land of ours to the death. Right, little guys?
But, like,
Hey, by the way,
One of the notable
congrats
things
on
about
becoming the
14 is
princess
it goes
appointed
for a
knight. That's
single-player
really big
RPG
deal,
style
protecting
story
the king's daughter.
and
No
MMO
pressure.
format.
Seriously though, the
And like that,
princess
overall,
has a
I really
strong
liked it.
personality. So strong, she can't quite see the range for the peaks. Remember that, and you'll be fine.
And the good news is, while I'm not sure I like the gameplay, while it's a paid MMO, the free trial goes up all of the first expansion and will soon go up to the second expansion.
All right. So what was I saying?
So,
That was a little strange. As far
I'll
as
have
I
a
know,
long
Death
time
Mountain has been quiet
to
for
decide whether or
decades.
not I really want to spend money on that game, eh?
But if the mountain is shivering enough to send down a bunch of boulders that size, then never mind. Forget I said anything.
Also, unlike most MMOs, your one character can have every class in the game. Do you want me to kill finals? Alright, sure, I'll, after watching this cutscene.
Nothing. Just as I thought.
Yeah, I'll,
It appears that this structure was designed to be exclusively accessed by the sword's chosen one. But designs can always be worked around. At least I hope. How do I get inside? I need to activate it somehow. thought I made it clear that I'm not in need of an escort.
Also, one of the things I
Seems I'm
like
the
about
only
this
one with
game
a
is the
mind of my
whole
own.
premise of
I, the
the
person
hero's
in
trot
question, am
actually
fine,
already tried to
regardless of the
fight the
king's
bad
orders.
guy and for most part failed.
Return to the castle and tell that to my father, please.
And it's the attempt to, you know, fix the fuck ups. I especially like, you know, the detail that the big reason they failed is
following me.
because they underestimated the bad guy completely. They've seem to have completely forgone that good old Ganondorf. Alright, let's see. We got a few Lionel spots marked. Ah! There we go. I've got a few spots with Lionels on them marked out on maps to be decently quick to get to. Frankly speaking, I think I had a harder time fighting Lionels typically than I do Ganon. Though it has been a bit, and I've gotten more hearts since then. Yeah, wait for that to recharge. This is my favorite power, and and I especially love how quickly it recharges, so I can use it as often as needed. Boost sprint. Whistle sprint. Ah. Yeah, I don't like doing that most of the time. It's good, but cool. And it's just awkward as fuck to do. Alright. Useful and glitch, but it's awkward, at least with the controller I use to play a 8-bit dough. Wait, it's raining, so I can't use explosives, but shock arrows should work just fine. I'm gonna use one of my overpowered hammers, because honestly, I've got a chunk of these and I don't really use them for much. I fucking love this thing that you get from the Fang and Bone shop. A quick swap out. That was probably the easiest one I've done yet, because I'm actually using my high-grade gear instead of porting it. Because honestly, I was expecting a harder fight against Ganon. Dude. Oh. That one broke. Barbarian armor is really good, and not just for the straight up attack bonus that it provides every weapon, but also when you upgrade it, it gives speed. I'm gonna say speed boost, but a boost to how long you can remain floating in air. Boom. Alright. Let's see what you got, bud. Lots of decent stuff. Let's see. Look. Here. Swap that for the good shield. That was a lot more manageable than it usually is. I usually don't use good stuff because it's breakable equipment, and I am a hoarder in video games. I always try to save the best stuff for when it's really, really needed. So those are all usually a very big struggle. Well, unless you use the ancient tech arrow, but that's always something I don't normally like doing outside of when I was trying to rush through a castle at one point, because unless you're going up against Guardian tech, it's just going to insta-kill the enemy and then not drop any of their drops. And that's usually very lame. I was going to do Fallout 2, the game I was going to do, but ultimately I decided I didn't want to. I like Fallout, but a lot, and I enjoyed playing and streaming Fallout 1, but once it really stunk in how much longer, I need a picture. Alright, elite enemy picture, because I did not bother taking a picture of Ganon. I like all of them. I didn't take any of the picture of Ganon, I missed one of the other bosses. Oh. How many of these do I need? Oh, wow. I do not have, well, no, I do. 3,500. Boop. That takes care of, oh, I only had free materials left. No, I think, I also have to get creature. Yeah, apparently I found all the enemies in game. Normal enemies, at least. With that, I now have the compendium complete. How to get rubies? Ores. Or rocks. Hey, my goodness, have you really collected every meter in level? I never knew that I see a complete fiction. This level that I get typically rare ore ones. There's a couple of rare ore taluses. I don't remember exactly where they are, but they're basically taluses, you know, big stone guys, where the thing on their back is a rare ore. They tend to give a lot of variety. And so they're most likely to give you rubies and such, and diamonds and other such. Because they're taluses, they tend to drop a lot of rare gems. Yeah, I've met Killaton. That's how I got the Lionel mask. I'm sure that bunch has room for one. That bunch about picture of the baby. Let's see, here I found a study book. I have no interest in myself. Classified influence. It's a picture of a woman and the Chica tribe. That picture, you don't suppose it's... Wait, hold on. Yeah, I just remember going on a grinding spree against those guys in general. Okay, but how do I enter? Give me an item game, and I can't. That supposedly contains a picture, but I can't look at it. Hey, you. There's nothing more I can do for you. Not the chat.
Oh.
I mean, it's absolutely. It's gotta be a picture of Pura. But now I am curious if there's any more. Deal with that. Yeah, I even got the Darklink suit from him. I'm sad that doesn't do anything besides scaring enemies, but I still wore it around for fun for a while. Not scare enemies, scare villagers. Which, I mean, it is nice. I do like the look of it. My inner edgelord loves that kind of thing. Alright. Classified inflow. What the heck? Internet, tell me, what's the deal? Can I do anything with it? Is it just a extremely blurry glimpse at young Pura? Oh, it was sealed with a heart-shaped wax thing. I can see a better picture of it in the Breath of the Wild's Wikipedia. Okay, so it's just, I proved I've gotten it item, okay. Oh, and, probably a tease for, Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played it. Well, actually, I did play a few minutes of it on, family member Switch when they came to visit. IRL? Or game? Because IRL, biscuits and gravy. Just in case you're, like, British, I mean, like, fluffy pieces of, bread. And not, you know, something you'd stick chocolate in. Like a cookie. And such. In game, I honestly don't really use any specific cooking food. I just take, school for a good long, while now. Oh! No, there's one tiny thing I honestly wanted to do besides watch the that's not the gear I want for that. There is... No, that's not it. There we go. I just remembered one of the things I wanted to do when I finished the game. I'm going to use some octo balloons and stasis to try to get as high as possible as I can on a raft. I saw a video of someone doing something like that once when I was trying to figure out what the hell, how to use octo balloons and such. Because here, because A, it's a fairly high up area, and B, I remember there's a raft over here. I mean, if you feel comfortable with it, if you feel like you need more health, then go get a bunch of more hearts by doing trials and such. If you feel like you can't find any more, don't be afraid to look them up. That's what I did. Most of these them I managed to find on my own. But there were a few. Early on that I need help with, back when I was trying to figure, well, I didn't realize shrines could be hidden and such. And a lot more near the end, because once I thoroughly searched province, I didn't want to search it 2 or 3 more times to try to find something. I just wanted to try to make my way towards the end. Ah, shit. I, fucked up. There. Let's try again. I'm gonna have to aim for the center. It's best to start in the center. Oh, game! Why'd you have to do that to me? I saved, so I guess it wouldn't accept me being on it with that save and keep me there, so... There. But yeah, near the end, once I've thoroughly explored an area, I used it. Favorite quest. If I couldn't figure out how to do a quest on my own, I looked it up. No shame in that. Dang it. I thought I had it positioned better. But it still ended up too far over. Oh, good. It saved my position here, then. It is a lot harder than that person looked. And it didn't look exactly easy then either. Okay, this is BS. That the eye I watched was more. Okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't use so many. It makes it rise faster, but it apparently does not help it remain stable. Okay. Three on each side. Yeah, I suppose that would help it remain stable more. Well, that sort of worked. I went fast enough with the stasis. Not like I didn't watch the other guy lose control of it, but... Alright, well, that worked. There we go. What the? Okay, that did not work as well as the person I was watching made it too. This is apparently very hard. Try, just try to put two in the middle. See if that'll make it more stable. I officially have no idea how that one person pulled it off. Notice I've been on one, used these to float up high on things before and not had it do this. So I don't know what the heck is going on here. In fact, I know there's a metal door around here. I'm going to go aim. See about using that instead. Doesn't mean I can't, you know, make it fly where I want to, but I still want to try to go high up. That don't work, then, well, damn. I really thought I could pull that off. But I saw another person, and it wasn't easy, but... come on. The whistle thing to get through. There we go. There. Like Like, I've used other metal objects before and had work, no issue. Yeah, see? Why is this so much more stable? Doesn't mean I can't exactly pilot it, but my last attempt to pilot it, one of these just led to me going, well, not so much that, it's just falling in the water. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Ah, dang it, dang it. Whoa. These do not last long. Good night. Let's see. Okay, I am clearly screwing this up, but it's fun to try. But yeah. Oh well. We'll try that thing then. No, wait, this won't go wrong. Boop, 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 boop. Sailing through the air. I do love that you can just do nonsense like this. Oh! Well, so much for that. Oh, that was fun. It definitely makes me want to have fun with the flying mechanics and Tears of the Kingdom. Alright. Yeah. Ganon 14. Right, yeah, I was watching these. Zelda's Resentment, Boss's Hand. That happened right after the whole yelling incident, huh?
Ah, well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much, from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes.
They are not.
She gets frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry,
Yeah,
it's not like you carry
14 should work out. I like that. First case scenario, I might need to cut a stream for my
She's put in more than enough time.
rotation, but
Ever since she
I
was a
probably
young
will need to go
girl,
back to 2
she's gone
5s
through
and 3
rigorous daily
3s, but
routines to show her dedication.
at least until Castlevania is over.
She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it.
Also replace my
That's the
donation setup
motivation driving her research.
do
I'd be doing the same
our
thing.
warriors too. Then here's a
She
kingdom.
really is quite
And that will play
special.
second fiddle because MMO, of course, because it's a
You be
fucking
sure
MMO.
to
Even
protect her with
free
your
play
life.
mode.
It's quite the
So
honor.
much content.
The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
I'd like to do the beat. Unlike the first I watched, I'd like
Did you
to
feel that?
say I'd like to do the Beast Tribe quest before starting the next
How did
expansion.
What are you doing here?
But maybe I'll end up like knowing exactly what they did and going, yeah, no, I don't have the mental bandwidth to handle a crafting class and leveling up a bunch of not doing them all in progression roughly at once, separate from the combat classes. So I might have to wait until I run out of levels to get in a free trial before going back. Like I said before, the key to a Blades of the Giga, the key to I got attacked almost immediately after by the Giga clan, huh? And that was when she started thinking differently about Link. Yeah, okay. I can see this in the very shippy light it is in. Still prefer Mifa. Blink. Yeah, change that opinion. Promotion! A premonition. Oh, no. That's like promotion. What? I don't know. I want premonition.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually. You're fine for now. But you know, there's a fine line between courage and recklessness. As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal.
Now, the fact he's a video game character, now that makes what's making him immortal.
Not only is the frequency of these types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well. I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon. And if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst.
The
We'll
big
need to
thing
make
in Three
preparations
Strides
as
is,
soon
for
as
the most
possible.
part, it's a you help them by doing crafting stuff. I know you also do combat stuff, but really the most valuable is crafting. Because, well, crafting and such, crafting, gathering, and all that requires, well, lots of EXP and much ways that are much less, from what I understand, interesting ways of grinding.
There's
Yeah,
one.
just
Oh,
make
and
a thing. But you get more
Flowers we have
for turning in
available
quests
aren't
for
just beautiful. They're
requests
also
for
quite
such,
useful as
you know.
ingredients for a variety of things.
Beast Tribes. And you do it every day until you've maxed up the Beast Tribe, and then
This
you
one here
move
is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare,
on
endangered
to
species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own. Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one.
I
This
will say
delicacy
she's
is known to
super
have very,
adorable in this
very
thing.
potent effects under the proper circumstances.
one of the
Ta-da!
best things about this
Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here.
Starting out,
but with
it's
your
great.
level of
She's
physical
adorable.
fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste
I
it.
remember I've said before, Nerd Zelda is shit I'm here for. Gives her so much personality. Even if, you know.
I was thinking. This
And I will
reminds
say,
me
even
of the
if
time
I'm
we
not
first
the
met.
biggest fan of,
You were just a reckless child.
well, either of the VAs, really.
Always
You
getting
did a
yourself hurt
brilliant
at
job
every
at that thing
turn.
and conveying how, well,
Every
adorable she
time.
is.
I would
She's
heal
learning
you,
out.
just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds. Even back then.
Alright, ship it.
So if this calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young.
I'd definitely like to try playing the game on hard mode at some point, but again,
Perhaps
you
we
really
could
have
spend
to know
some
if I
time
can
together.
have a second save slot. That's probably the biggest plan I'd have. I've played for years, so allowed you to have multiple saves. Closest is the multiple auto saves, which, frankly speaking, is a godsend. Lots of auto saves that fire off your regular emeralds are great. Shelter from the storm. Dress begins to get to Zelda.
I doubt this will let up
Different
anytime
ways.
soon. Your path seems to mirror your father's. You've dedicated yourself to becoming a knight
Just that
as
little
well.
hint that Link was the
Your
son of a
career
knight.
and training necessary to fulfill your goal is really quite admirable. I see now why you would be the chosen one. What if one day you realized that you just weren't meant to be a fighter? Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the royal guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen a different path?
And then, the follow-up. The immediate follow-up is this thing. Oh. I understand one of the last scenes I see in game because it's fucking surrounded by guardians.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon ever show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
Our Daryl Pops acts like a gigantic asshole to Zelda because he had no idea what
I
the
was
fuck
assessing the
how the
results of the
fuck
experiment with the Guardians.
her ability to work
These
any more than
pieces of
she
ancient
does,
technology could be quite useful
and yet
against
judges
I know
her
that.
for not being all that.
They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more. When will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
World
I'm doing
was he
everything I
treating
can.
out of this game?
I'll
and not
have you know
her
that I
doing
just
everything
recently
she
returned
can
from the
to
Spring of Courage, where I offered
Ask
every
her.
ounce of my prayers to the
Just-
goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training. You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
Yeah, that worked real well for you.
I already am.
Fuck up.
Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves.
Right when the doubt
That you are the heir to a throne of nothing. Nothing but failure.
We're doing everything you can. I am, and it's not
It is
fucking
woven
working.
into your destiny
Well, clearly, that's your
that
fault.
you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes,
No, you're not trying hard
I
enough.
understand.
Jesus. Like, desperate situations and all. Now, frankly speaking, ironically, pretty much everything they did was the fuck up that made the situation vastly worse. It is very rare in the series that Ganon's return has led to this amount of devastation. That failure timeline.
I come seeking help.
Time in
Regarding
Wind
this
Waker
power
when,
that has been
you
handed
know,
down
there
over
was no
time.
chosen hero
Prayer
to do
would
it.
awaken my power to seal Ganon away.
And,
Or so I've been told all my life.
yeah. Those are only 2 times.
And yet,
And,
Grandmother heard them. The voices from the spirit realm. And Mother said her own power would develop within me. But I don't hear or feel anything. Father has told me time and time again.
okay, time.
He always says, quit wasting your time playing at being a scholar. Curse you. I've spent every day of my life dedicated to praying. I've pleaded to the spirits tied to the ancient gods. And still the holy powers have proven deaf to my devotion. Please, just tell me. What is it? What's wrong with me?
Oh, that hits a lot harder after that last memory. After building up through that. Like, yeah. Pretty much everything to do with trying the plan that their predecessors did was a horrifically bad idea. I really was just saying didn't try to auto zoom out. New Mount Leonardo. That's the edge of calamity. Yeah, explain that her training was just praying to the gods to let her use her power.
That's the only
The thing
way you'll
is,
know how you truly
the
feel.
entire point of Zelda's
Your
power is
advice was quite helpful, thank
that
you.
it comes
And this
it
little one of mine
isn't
doesn't belong
because
quite
it comes
well.
innately from another entity.
At
It's
first,
her
I wasn't
being
sure
the
if I should
immortal
outfit him with
incarnation
all
of the
of the
god
way
of
he did.
Hylia.
I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know? See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain.
Alright, I forgot
I've
about
prayed
what
at the spring of courage and at the spring of power, yet neither awoke anything inside me.
that one wouldn't either. It's
maybe
the most
there.
online. The problem is,
Perhaps the spring of wisdom. The
much as
final
the
of
power
three,
itself also
will be
draws
the
to the
one.
Triforce of Wisdom, it also, you
To be
know,
honest, I have no real
yeah.
reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything.
by forcing her to just go
is my 17th
Rain.
birthday.
I did the finger thing, yeah, the
So
up and
then
down,
I
up
should
and down
go
finger thing.
and make my way up
That's
the
just not
mountain.
how it works. I've heard that her training is just pray, 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 pray. Nothing about using the magic within, learning how to actually harness the magic within, or just... Yeah. No wonder that one fucked up. But even if it did, I don't think it would have worked. Even if it had worked, if she had her power straight from the beginning, it would not have worked, because Ganon fucking knew what they were fucking doing, that it had already been pulled on before.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the
It
mountain?
was a good way to cut short Ganon's bullshit the first time. Last time, but how would it have any effect?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry, no.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lineru. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that.
Yeah, anything but what you've been doing. And it's not your fault, because everyone else is the one telling you to do this stupid shit.
If I may, I thought you... Well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
Yeah, and that popped up there. That might have been very well what she needed to say to help her figure out how to use her powers. Turns out, she should have been figuring out how to use her powers. And wait, that was the prayer thing. I figured it involved her focusing and channeling her inner nerd. But, yeah, trying to protect those she cares about.
It's here.
Actively
This is
trying,
it.
not just
Are you
planning
sure?
on trying later.
It's awake. Ganon.
Yeah, even if she had her power and they were all well prepared, I don't think it would have worked.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss.
Because unless they were waiting inside it, they didn't know when it would happen.
This needs to be a
They could
unified
have
assault.
been at the castle
Little
talking to
guy,
Zelda.
you
They
get the
could have been
Hyrule Castle.
outside handling things in their home province.
Count on us for support.
They had
But
no
it's up
idea
to
it
you
was going to
pound
happen
Ganon into
any
oblivion.
this soon.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
Despair. The scene I'm not impressed by anybody's performance then.
How did it come to this? The divine beasts, the guardians, they've all turned against us. It was Calamity Ganon. It turned them all against us. And everyone, Mifa, Urbosa, Rivali, and Daruk, they're all trapped inside those things. It's all my fault.
So yeah, even being there and then trying to use your powers at the moment he popped out might not have been enough, and he could have at least killed the Guardians,
Everything I've done up until now.
champions, and took over their Guardian beasts.
So I
Divine
really am
beasts.
just a failure. All my friends, the entire kingdom, my father most of all. I tried and I failed them all. I left them all to die.
Yeah, no, this is the scene that called Wails of Despair, and I cannot blame. I'm sure it's the VA's fault. It could have been the voice director directing them to fail as much as the Japanese VA did, which might have been on the fault of their voice director. Because that scene is clearly a wail of despair moment. Not quiet sobbing.
Link, save yourself. Go. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Run! No.
It's because given how out of it Link was, even when he was without getting hit by that blast, well, yeah.
Is that the power? No, no! Link, get up! You're going to be just fine.
Of course, the good degree I have talked about a lot of your powers, which is never a thing Zelda's ever had to worry about in Series 4. I do have benefit from hindsight. It's just, well, it really does seem ludicrous to me that the... Oh, are you not just praying hard enough? Like, yeah. Especially when it's shown here clearly that really wasn't the solution.
So he can still be saved.
Princess!
The big thing is, I'm wondering, why does the sword look so much like shit in the
Princess,
sequel?
Are you alright?
Take Link to the
It looks
Shrine of
kind of like it
Resurrection.
does in this scene, but
You don't
that in
really
that,
believe
it looks
me,
like
you're going to lose him
rust,
forever.
not just dirt
Is
covering.
that clear? So make haste and go. His life is now in your hands. Your master will come for you. Until then, you shall rest safely
Yeah,
here.
that scene that looks like rust and chip
Although
damage,
the slumber
not just
of
dirt.
restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories. Please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
Don't.
The Master Sword. I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Deku Tree, I ask
Like
of
then we'll be
you,
back with the
when he returns, can you please relay this
next month,
message?
then I will have that Salvation thing reconfigured
No,
for Hyrule Warriors.
Words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
Oh, well, apparently if you make another user, you can just use that to make a new save. That's still a shame. Okay, so master mode lets you make it separate. does let you make separate saves. So if you want to go back and play Magic Mode without losing all your progress in the base game, that's helpful. Lots of people are very thankful. Because I'd love to do challenge mode, but if I ever get that Korok completion thing, I never, ever want to lose my save. But yeah, I was the classified envelope. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be a hint that, you know, like, it's meant to be a, if not saucy, then at least very nice looking selfie of Pura in her prime. And yeah, I have seen a couple things that suggest Pura does not look the way she does here in TOTK, so foreshadowing? Yeah. Well, yeah, that does it. I think I'm going to look at the, yeah, that really tells the story a lot better of how everything got to the point of the fall. A lot of those didn't really leave the impact. Like, especially one of the first memories I get was the Naru one. I keep forgetting the fact that this thing actually has VR goggles to play with. Which is absolutely an experience I'll have to have at least once. Supposedly I can start a new Master Quest game, but not seeing it yet. But yeah, I'm going to. Like I said, I'm going to continue what I got until I get it, and then I'm probably going to make another profile just so I can try a couple challenge things again on my own. I like the game a lot, but I'm not going to get all that time to streaming it. Oh, that's it. I'll stream tomorrow. Next week we'll be back with, again, like I previously said, for the first day, DLC for this, and the rest of the week will be Castlevania. Yeah, I will see you all next time.